Homer's Enemy is the 23rd episode of the 8th season of the American animated television series The Simpsons. It was first broadcast on the Fox network in the United States on May 4, 1997. After spending most of his life alone and working hard to make ends meet, Frank Grimes is hired at the Springfield nuclear power plant after Mr. Burns learns of Grimes's hardship in a human interest piece on the local news. Originally scouted to become the SNPP's executive vice president, Grimes is later assigned to Sector 7G, after another local news story moves Burns to hire a heroic dog to the EVP position instead. In 7G, Grimes must work alongside Homer Simpson and his two friends Lenny and Carl, quickly becoming aghast at Homer's laziness and incompetence, particularly after learning that he is the plant's safety inspector. When Grimes prevents Homer from accidentally drinking a flask of sulfuric acid by knocking it from his hands, Mr. Burns admonishes Grimes and reduces his salary as the spilled acid destroyed a wall. Outraged, Grimes declares that he and Homer are now enemies. At Mo Sislak's suggestion, Homer invites Grimes to his house for a lobster dinner, hoping to make amends. However, Grimes only grows more incensed by Homer's ability to live a comparatively more comfortable and successful life, despite his sloth and ignorance, while Grimes has worked hard his entire life and has little to show for it. Denouncing Homer as a fraud, Grimes leaves in a fit of rage. Meanwhile, after being dragged along to City Hall by Marge for the purchase of a personalized license plate, Bart buys an abandoned factory for $1 at a foreclosure auction. He and Milhouse spend their days wrecking the building until it collapses one night during Milhouse's watch, causing the rats in the building to swarm into Moe's tavern. Homer attempts to follow Marge's suggestion by acting as a model employee to impress Grimes, but his efforts fail as he is just as incompetent as before. Grimes rants to Lenny and Carl about Homer's obvious incompetence, but they insist that despite his faults, Homer is a decent person. Instead of calming down, Grimes decides to prove Homer's lack of intelligence by tricking him into entering a children's contest to design a nuclear power plant in an attempt to humiliate him in front of everyone. Grimes's plan backfires when Homer's derivative model wins the contest, and when Homer's co-workers applaud rather than ridicule him, Grimes has a nervous breakdown and runs amok in the plant, mocking Homer's habits by imitating them. When Grimes gets carried away by grabbing hold of high-voltage wires without safety gloves, he is fatally electrocuted. At Grimes's funeral, Homer falls asleep and talks in his dream, making Reverend Lovejoy and the attendees laugh as Grimes's coffin is lowered into the earth. The end. Hope you like this content. Please make sure you like, follow, and share for more like this content. Till then, see ya.